legit 5 jokes running through
Imagine
my mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big Ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because like even like out of context, it's just like Big Ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big Ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from Big Ugly, West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me
Who was the dude that? Cause you know you gotta wake up one day,
It just
20 years later.
That mom changed everything.
And I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply
The C
yourself.
was- oh my goodness.
You can go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. It's like, C- sir, your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up?
In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up, Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class?
You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want the club making it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. Try his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Going for.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
Let's see, Wii U woman.
No, I already got it on for you.
Oh, okay.
Where's it going?
He posted it in chat.
Oh, okay. I can look at it. Yeah.
Oh no.
scalper beautifully boned.
Oh, and those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
Boys in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double, because remember, the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one. In the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop, I'm like, do you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
And no waste there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Yeah,
You
why?
ain't even gotta pay, Pimpin'. Just go ahead and take it.
Because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real had that problem.
Please take these. We need to put we have another display that we need to put here.
$100 off, please, anybody.
Can I get this keychain? Absolutely. And here's
Scott-
your complimentary Wii U.
I'm good.
Wii U featuring the upcoming great title, Zombie U. Remember that one? That was one of their big
They
hype
ported it.
titles.
They ported
Yeah, they
it to like
ported it.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. It was on PlayStation Plus.
I played it at a con. That was a fun game.
It was decent. I got it because it was a
I
launch game.
will just never forget that trailer. Everybody's just like, "And what?" Nobody
I
cares.
remember Mike hyping that bullshit up. Oh, I remember. It's so innovative where you're just like, a zombie's coming and you gotta look down and go shit, 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 and try to get your thing, as opposed to pause, find item. Oh, I remember you hyping that bullshit
Yeah.
up. Oh,
Oh wow, yeah, I'm having flashbacks to that now too.
oh man,
It's a lot better in the Zelda games that came out for Wii U. Having the menu management there.
I minored in history with a focus on the development of Western European socialism. Not socialism,
Every word of that
fascism.
was just clear to me. I
So-
mean, every single syllable was just like,
I'm
ugh.
quick north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine
mind.
right now where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because like even like out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from big ugly West Virginia.
It's
Nintendo
debatable.
absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me see. Let me go
Who
a
was
little
the
bit
dude
deeper.
that? Because you know you gotta wake up one day
And just go,
20 years
"Oh,
later.
That move changed everything.
I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 318.
Couldn't even get my off in the pre-stream.
Yeah.
Timing. You recognize the time. It's not. It's not a matter of being rude. It's just a matter of it's go time.
We were talking boring financial things that I'm sure everyone here cares about.
I mean, maybe a person or two.
Nah. If they're even here to fucking watch at this
they're
time.
definitely not going to be. It was a last minute announcement.
Yeah.
They're not. They know when to come, and it is not right now.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, I'll be. I actually have to change the credits now and stuff too. I think basically from now on, Podcast of Stuff is going to be at the moment at 6 p.m. Eastern, whatever time, daylight savings, whatever.
Now it will be now.
Yes,
it's now.
We used to do it really late because of various jobs and such. But everybody is off on Sunday, so I was like, why at 8?
Yeah, it was for the longest time. It was just me that had the 9 to 5. Then Ralph and DA got the 9 to 5s, or I was DA first, and then Ralph got the 9 to 5. And now PG has a 9 to 5. You know what I mean by 9 to 5? If I get the hours wrong, it's heavy air quotes. We work weekday jobs.
There we go, buddy.
We sit at a desk.
Try that 8:30, boy.
Yeah. But all right, we are all here though on this fine Sunday evening with the newly minted automobile owner, Mr. DA. That might be my new favorite. That might be my new favorite picture of you.
Oh, absolutely. Hands down. There's no question.
Couldn't do a normal one. That's boring.
Of course. It's of course, and it's you.
Goofy.
Oh no,
that's fun.
That is the kind of shit that we are going to use as your imagery forever whenever you are referenced.
Good.
Oh yeah,
are you putting it up on stream?
No, I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do anything unless DA wanted me to.
No, do it. Throw it up. Throw it up.
Oh god, now I gotta.
Yeah, it doesn't show our address or anything.
Yeah,
who cares?
I gotta download.
No, we can do that yourself. Hey, DA, write the address down and hold it up real quick.
Hold on. It's on Facebook.
Most people know the general area we live from our streams.
True.
Detroit.
No, not Detroit. I mean the rough streets.
Now is that
fantastic.
metaphor or
no?
The rough streets.
Literal streets. The name of the streets.
No, I meant rough. I meant rough streets as in they're rough streets.
Yes. This is so crazy. We live between one of the worst neighborhoods I've seen and one of the best neighborhoods I've seen. And we are smack dab in the middle of that.
Beautiful houses.
Beautiful houses a block over. Dilapidated ruined houses a block over. It's crazy.
It reminds me of one of the Airbnbs we chilled at for Yoma.
Duck House?
Yeah.
Duck House. It was a bad neighborhood, but that was a good house. Is
Yeah.
Duck House still running? I hope Duck House survived COVID.
There we go.
You should
The
check it
owner
out.
survived it.
The glasses.
that.
The glasses
I hope
help
the duck
this.
survived it.
The glasses help this so much.
Oh,
to push this picture over the edge of like, I think this usurps lemonade. I think this usurps Doritos.
It's the lips for me. It's that whatever the fuck he's doing right there with his lips.
It truly is whatever the fuck he's doing with his lips.
That's it for me.
Like, try to explain that in a text what his lips are doing.
I don't, dude. You can. I saw that and I went, "What is homie doing with that smile?"
I hope that isn't your kissy face, because
Oh, it is.
Ladies,
I pray for your future. I pray for your future wife.
God, I love him, but you gotta turn off the lights every time. Every makeout session, we gotta go to the movie theater.
But you see, there was an earlier one when I was just like, nah, the lips aren't right. Let's get them.
Yeah.
Bam.
He took
They were worse.
The lips were the centerpiece of that boy.
They were worse.
Oh boy.
Oh,
But yeah, it's
well,
the
congrats on the car, homie.
yes, it's the Bolt, right? Chevy.
Is the bolt.
Is it the newer one that was like you were gonna get one, but then you found a
Yes.
newer one and
Yes.
Okay.
It's that one.
For
What
the
year?
extra like $23.
yeah, what year?
2020.
Nice.
Solid,
five years
solid.
newer than my car.
It's completely electrical. So start up silent as a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
My little brother hops into it. He presses the button. He goes, "Now like this. This isn't a car. This is a toy." I went.
He straight up when I walked out after D had pulled up, they were all here. And he's just like, that's just a toy.
This
It's
is a
not.
toy.
And then he's like, now listen to my car.
Now is that like legitimate engine or is his muffler broken? Because there is a
Oh, little column A, little column B.
It was actually it's a used car, and they souped it up. They modified it with something that makes it louder. And
So
he
I
just
have the
hasn't
newest
removed
car.
it yet.
probably. Yours is like
I do.
past couple of years, right?
23.
Yeah. Mine's old as shit. It's a Tesla, but it's old as shit.
Huh.
But you're never gonna upgrade because you probably like that free electric supercharging bullshit.
If I ever saved up enough to actually get a new Tesla, they keep having deals where you can transfer it. They had it over
Grandfathered in.
yeah, they had it over like the winter month or like the holiday months, like December and a bit in November, but it was only brand new purchases. And before I knew that, boy, was I window shopping used Teslas again. I'm like,
So
I mean-
so a question. How much is the difference there for you? If
Yeah, I
you
was
were
just
A
gonna
lot.
say, how much would you?
a lot.
How much would you need to put down?
give us a number.
Or would you
If
just
I
have to
wanted,
buy
if
it
I were
outright?
to get a new, I'll just look it up right now. A
Would you
Would you
brand
have to purchase
new,
it outright, or could
a
you
brand new
just-
Model S, because I would want a Model S. Like if I could go Model 3, but I want
What's the difference?
Wow,
a much
my
better
question just
car.
got- My God, what happened?
Hold on, I'm
We're
looking.
going
I'm
with the
looking
price,
up.
Mike. Focus.
I know. I'm setting up a brand new Tesla purchase or a Model S
Yes.
purchase and a brand new Model
Yeah.
3 purchase right now.
Dude,
Uh,
my
okay.
question got rammed.
It did.
What was your question
You got
again?
put in the
Fuck.
middle of that
I
sandwich,
literally
and you got.
Would you need to purchase it outright, or is it a finance loan type thing?
Oh, you know, it's finance loan, but the
Okay,
monthly
How much
payment.
would you need to put down?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
okay.
Yeah, because it's the situation where you take the credit you have from the vehicle you own, which goes towards the new vehicle, and then you pay the difference. So that difference is
Which
what
I
you'd be
th- which I
financing,
which
not
I
the full
yeah,
amount.
which I think like I did some research and I would get like 5K ish. I think
That's it,
for
That's
my
it?
Tesla. Yeah.
homie. I got
Af-
7,500 for my fucking Honda.
After I paid, like, I took what I get, pay off the rest of my loan, and somewhere between 5 and 7K.
Okay,
month?
so
No.
The rest of the car.
That's
off.
what I
for the
get
car. Okay.
trading it
Okay.
in, and then I would have to
thought
pay
you
on
meant
top
per
of that.
month for a second. dude.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no,
ain't
no, no,
fucking
no,
way.
no, 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 no,
Ain't no fucking way. Your math ain't mathin'.
no. So we already went over that. So of course, you know what? Let's just go through this together. Let me minimize.
Yeah, pull up on screen.
everything.
Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this.
Let me just
All
put in
right,
my credit
so-
card. And
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Model S, or sorry, it's Model 3.
Shit.
So of course I want the long
Shit.
range. So we're gonna go with
Yeah.
everything. Red
Okay.
paint,
I
of
like
course.
Dude, what
fancy
is
wheel,
with everybody in red paint?
fancy wheels. One
That's
I
my
like.
car too.
Yeah.
I legit had to take a car I really wanted out of my because they had red paint.
White interior looks
all got,
nice.
We all
Okay.
have red cars now.
Nah, that's
Me,
too-
DA,
that's
and
too
Mike.
gaudy.
We all got red.
Hey, and all our little brothers have red cars too.
Oh shit.
Adding enhanced autopilot. This one, let's just keep the 1200 in mind, but this is like slowly becoming illegal, so I don't know if I'd want to add.
1200,
Yeah.
sir.
Sorry,
12,000,
12,000.
sir?
12,000.
There
Just
we
up.
go, buddy. There
Already
we
have
go.
all of that.
Self-driving
And then-
not happening.
Let's see. So if
Wall
I were to just
connector you already
pay
have,
cash, so paying cash for a Model 3 is 58,000. It would be 70 if I were to add the enhanced autopilot.
Mhm. Which you don't need or
finance.
want.
Yeah,
So say
I
you
wouldn't
put
add that
4,500 down.
anymore.
It's estimated $800 a month. roughly.
And this is after this is with the trade-in.
Well, so I would be 45 down, and then it'd probably be like another 1 to 2K down, with the trade-in. What I'd probably get for the trade-in, I think. So that's roughly not bad. It's a bit higher than my current monthly payment, so that's not too bad. But I have a Model S, and I would probably want to get a Model S as well. So,
Okay. I do like the Model 3 look. But the
Oh,
Model S is
we're
still
already
sick.
here.
Oh
Yep.
Lord.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Yep.
Yeah.
What happened?
So I would honestly probably.
This is it, homie.
Let's see.
Question: why do you need the long range?
I would prefer the longer range. Again, I just was like adding all the bells and whistles, but I would prefer the long range just because since I visit back home up in Cleveland often, I would prefer not having to charge my car as much. So I personally
Don't
like
you
more
have a
range.
charge in your garage?
I do, but when I'm at home, there's only one, or at my mom's, there's only one charger that is like 15, 20 minutes in the opposite direction of when I have to go back. So if I could just like charge at home and that would last me the whole weekend and like my drive back, be awesome. Because then I wouldn't have to sit at Sheets for an hour or so to charge up enough to get home.
Great milkshakes, though.
I like their mac and cheese bites, but
I keep hearing people talking about Sheets. What is this?
Same, Ralph. I'm with you.
It's essentially a much better 7-Eleven.
it's a gas station with a restaurant.
Never heard of it in my life
Fantastic.
before. Right now.
No, I've heard Amber, Kelly, Haley, Mike talk about Sheets. And I'm like, what makes this thing so fucking hype?
They had one of the best s'mores milkshakes I've ever had.
Oh my god!
Then I can make a list.
Yeah,
So-
a list exists.
so-
So a video for it.
The plaid, the only reason you ever want the plaid is this. The 0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds. However, there is a big fucking asterisk next to that because there is super specific conditions you have to meet
Oh my
in order to
goodness.
get that. It's one.
That's just the optimal one.
It's like, one, you have to find a drag strip. Two, you have to find a drag strip that will let you drive a Tesla at those speeds on the drag strip because most drag strips, in order to actually reach that level of acceleration, require the vehicle to have a roll cage. That's not getting a roll cage. Two, the track and your tires have to be treated with a special substance for maximum grip. I think that was 3 actually. 4, you have to then put your Tesla into this plaid mode, and I think the car sits there for like a half hour to 45 minutes to prepare the battery for the hell you're about to unleash upon it.
It's
Then-
charging this super meter.
5, you have to then wait another 10 minutes for the air suspension to get to the optimal level for maximum velocity, and then
This is
Then-
an hour of foreplay for 3 seconds of release.
no 1.99.
2 seconds of release.
I like how Mike just rattled that all off.
Oh, I
yeah.
because I read it.
it.
Yeah, because I read it. It was so specific. It was so fucking specific.
Yeah, it's like if you had a friend that went, I need 6 raisins in my raisin bread. Yeah, like you're never gonna forget that.
yeah. But I'm not gonna do the plaid because I
No,
want
you
the
never
extra
do
50.
plaid. That's stupid.
I want the extra
Yeah,
50,
no, that sounds goofy.
50 of range, of course, red. Fancy tires. Let's
Why
see.
fancy tires?
I'm just, again, I am doing all the bells and whistles, all of them.
No. That's not what I asked you. This is let's just say this is a Tesla you're buying. Why the fancy wheels?
I like how these look better.
Oh my God, for
Yeah, that's-
4,500?
Yep.
4,500 over the course.
No, I
of
I would
all
love
those years.
4,500
I
for
still
a
like the
car
red.
right now.
Over the course
Now,
of all
I
of
get it.
those years,
No,
you're paying
I
like
did that.
maybe
Now-
$40 extra.
Yeah, no, I did that for my car. I
Now,
told you.
God, I
now
don't
this is
understand
one
you people.
thing. While intriguing, I wouldn't do
No.
it. The
Fuck no.
weird spaceship steering wheel.
No.
For a
Also,
K?
fuck no. Also, fuck no on the white interior. Get that shit out of here.
It seems like
I like
that
the
should be
white
the standard in the normal wheel. You'd be like, if you want to pay extra for
Yeah.
the normal.
Just because, like, think of how often you're just turning and doing this. Or you can't see
you
me.
do that?
It's the
I don't do that.
overhand wheel.
Yeah, we can
Like,
see you.
Well, the
You do
podcast
that?
can't.
I've never done that.
So like, it just way more.
It is.
But still, you are grabbing the top of it and going over.
No.
You gotta change
I'm
your
on the
whole
side.
life.
Yeah, it's,
I'm
it's,
on the side at all times. I never have my hand on top of the
I do.
wheel. It is
That's
always on
one
the
of my
side.
resting positions when I'm doing long drives.
Nah, I'm leaned back and I've got my arm on the door, my hand holding the wheel, and I am just using my half hand to up and down that fucking
All
steering
right,
wheel.
and then enhanced autopilot. Again, this might go the way of the dinosaurs.
So remove it.
No, no, the enhanced.
He's
the
not
full,
adding it.
Yeah, the
He
full
didn't add it.
self-autonomous. So, with all of that, we are at.
89 ain't bad.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
No,
Is
it
it only
ain't.
89?
No, it ain't. That's
Only?
only 89.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I've
That's
seen
not
it.
bad.
I've seen it more with different options.
You probably click different options, yeah. No, that ain't
so,
bad. That ain't bad
Again,
at all.
45 down. This is $1,300 a month. This is over double what I pay
Yeah,
a
no.
month. So
I
that.
see a lot of these
ripped.
around. The thing is, I see a lot of these around me here too.
Mhm.
I do at my job now. One of my
Yeah, I
bosses
have-
has a Tesla. He is
There's
a
a couple
Elon
people
cuck.
I know a few at my company as well.
But yeah.
He can do no wrong.
So say I were to put,
Things
you know,
I don't. In my area,
3,500.
going full electric doesn't make sense because
Mhm.
there is no static smart charging in
Charge
my
at
area
home.
at all. I can't.
Oh,
I
you
haven't.
can't. Yeah, apartment.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I would have to add another $150 to my rent for access to a charge port to be installed in my select parking space in the basement garage. Ain't worth it.
Mhm.
And there's nothing nearby. So if I want to drive to Minneapolis, guess what? I have to charge at Minneapolis before I come home and then go back to Minneapolis to charge it for any other trip.
What's the max you would pay for a one-time payment to install a charger in your spot?
No, I'm saying I would add
No,
$100
no.
bucks a
I
month.
understand. Yeah, no. That would be per month. I'm just saying, what's the max you would pay outright, one-time payment for a
$2,000.
charger in your place? What?
Grand.
Rent? The
A
rent's
grand.
worth of
a grand.
$1,000. Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I would do that.
I think it'd be more than that, though.
The thing is, I know it would be. That would be my cap.
Yep.
I would be willing to pay $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know the Tesla units go for like $500 or $600. And I think that's actually going to become the standard for electric cars here soon.
Yeah.
And
I'm going plug-in hybrid.
hey,
I want to go plug in, but again, there's nowhere to charge it here, and I'm
Yeah.
Why are you
not.
gonna plug in hybrid? You charge where you can, and the gas takes over the rest when you're.
Oh, I
charging's
know.
done.
It's just for me. It's too. Those are more expensive than the non-plug hybrids, so I'm paying less to make sure that I'm not going the extra mile up. Because I would
Yeah.
pay more for the vehicle per month with the insurance than I would for the charge port.
Mhm.
It ain't worth it.
Oakas,
So for
you
me, as long
offering to
as
buy
I'm
me a
where
car?
I'm at, not happening.
Oakas,
Now,
I'll
if
take
I
it.
were to move to an area that was more modernized, say back home to New York or where Mike's at in Columbus or somewhere else that was, again, more modernized, I'd be more willing to go the plug-in route for the next car in a few years.
Mhm.
But for now, my standard non-plug hybrid has, again, I drove from here to Columbus, a 10.5-hour drive. Back and forth, I spent $95.
Yeah, hybrids are amazing.
Fucking incredible. That is what I spent going from Indiana to Ohio the last time with my old car.
Mhm.
And that was a 5-hour drive. In double the time, I spent the exact same amount.
Mhm.
Hey, everyone get hybrids, please.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that drive up the market and the prices?
They're already driven up. Have you seen
No. Why would I?
Yeah, homie.
them?
He's found his car.
Yeah,
got
he's
I got the
done.
market.
Who cares about house prices? I got a house.
How close is the nearest charger to you, and how long is it taking?
It's one a couple blocks away, so
Okay.
that's fine. My job has one, so that's completely free.
Is that one free?
And my parking and my job, yes.
Yeah.
100% free.
That's
the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
And then there's one like at the Renaissance Center, and I went from 30% to 80% in about 45-50 minutes, and it was $13.
That's
It's
pretty
and
good.
it's code, so it charges
Yeah.
slower. So that also brings up the money. So
Boy, I've been speaking this language for years, and all of you guys are just like, whatever, fuck it. Now you're speaking my language.
I was never like, whatever. If I can
Nobody's
save a
ever been
dollar-
like whatever. We've
Yeah.
always been on the same thing.
You guys are like that for me all the time.
No, I'm like that with Tesla. Suck that big old screen. I don't need that.
I would love the.
I don't need
screen.
that.
That's the
I will love
only
the
thing
screen,
I
too.
want about the Tesla.
Yeah, I agree. I like my
What?
screen
I
size.
love it.
I like my screen size, but I would like it bigger, like a Tesla for sure.
That screen
It's
size is
amazing.
redonkulous.
Is
The thing is,
amazing.
here's the thing. Here's the thing is you no longer need that like the what's the word I'm looking for here? The knobs. You don't need any of those knobs and buttons anymore. to
Bells and
control.
whistles.
Yeah, you don't need any of that. That screen controls everything.
Yeah.
You can get rid of your entire center console and make it a screen. Which, to be honest, if you're looking at a lot of the 2024 models and the new mock-ups that are for the years coming forward, more dealers are going to be going with that route. More of these name brands are going that route with the larger screens. So they're clearly onto something. So
Yes.
it is the way to go. Now, I will say, with all of that, if ever there was that new movie that came out recently, I'm forgetting what it was called. But if there was ever like an EMP attack against our country and these cars just stopped working, that would be hilarious, though. It's like you see somebody in an old ass Model T that just cranks up and starts working, and these Teslas are shit out. Yes, I'd find it fucking hilarious. But no, like getting rid of those fucking knobs, buttons, and stupid bullshit in exchange for the touch screen. That's the way to go about it.
Yep.
It's the way to go about it.
But long story short, if I were to ever wholesale replace my car with a brand new version of the same car, I'd be doubling my monthly payment.
Now, my question is that's purely off of the website, right?
That is for a brand new Tesla purchase, yes.
Okay, but no, I'm saying, but that's all the research you've done. You've never called the dealership directly and asked them how this plays, right?
It is, I have done the research. It is for a brand new Tesla purchase that I
But
can.
what I'm saying is that what's going to show up online versus what you can talk to when it comes to somebody at the dealership for? Sometimes it's different.
Because Tesla is technically not a car dealer. It doesn't work the same way. It's not a thing where I go in, I look, and I'm thinking about something else, and then somebody comes in and will like, we'll give you 20% off. Doesn't work like that.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's what I did for my car.
Oh yeah. That's what I did for my first car. But yeah,
Does
that
it
Tesla
have to be a Tesla?
for that deal. Yes.
No,
It-
for you.
No.
For you.
I'm
For
saying
you.
your
you.
next car doesn't
Nah,
need to
he's
be a
in.
Tesla.
He's in for life.
it's mostly the free. If I want to transfer that free supercharging for life thing, then yes, it needs to be. But
Let's
not
just
necessarily.
That's not what he's saying.
Okay,
He's
not
just saying,
necessarily.
okay. If right now, gun to your head, Tesla goes out of business because Elon Musk bankrupts everything, you can't get a new Tesla next year. What is the vehicle you're going to get?
And your Tesla breaks down.
I'd have to do some research and figure out. Just basically, I would
You
want.
got
Haven't
nothing
even
right now.
looked into nothing else.
You got nothing in your
I
head that
haven't-
you've not
why-
seen?
No, I haven't needed a new
dude,
car. Why would I
have my
research
eyes
something?
everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense. I dig it, Mike.
I don't need to right now. So why would I? But if
Neither do
I,
I, but my eyes
Other
are
than
still
the
on
upgrade.
everything.
you don't
I know
realize that I
so
just
many.
like I am a techie, not a car guy. The reason I liked Tesla so much because of the tech that was incorporated within them. Beyond that,
like both.
I don't give two shits about cars.
Go forward.
So once the need arises, yes, I'll look into it. And it's basically, I just want something that will get me as close to me not actually having to drive my car as possible.
Unbelievable.
If again,
Tacky and lazy.
if there was
Go figure.
if there was a means of visiting my family without me having to be attentive and drive, boy, would I take it. If there's a train that like a 2-ish hour train that went in between Cleveland and Columbus, fuck driving. I'd take that because I could do literally anything else but drive.
Absolutely not.
We all need trains.
I could do.
If I could drive, I'm
it
driving.
right.
If I could drive, I'm driving. Unless it's New York City. Fuck that. I ain't driving shit around New York City. You take the fucking train.
But yeah, no, I think there's actually been some talks of a revival of a train in Ohio, but it's not going to be like a bullet
Yeah,
train.
Kelly brought that up last time we were hanging out.
The 3-season D. Not Detroit. The D is not Detroit. It's Dayton, unfortunately.
Boo.
They don't even care about Detroit. Detroit
all
don't even care about Detroit.
So,
For the most part, you're right.
your weekly reminder.
If only the Lions had won, then they would have cared.
Don't talk to me.
Your weekly reminder. Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, get your vaccines and boosters, wear your masks in crowded indoor places, support Ukraine, support LGBTQ rights, support body autonomy, pay your employees what they are worth. Fuck genocide.
You said what we are worth. I heard what that fuck that was.
Hey, honestly, please.
Please do.
Like,
My God, please do.
make a lot of people happier.
That Freudian slip.
Yeah. But hey,
That's what we're
I
worth.
closed in almost 600 tickets in like 5 months.
yeah, it's both phrases are true. And be good to one another. All
I'm gonna
right.
set an alarm to take a picture of how many tickets I've done.
So,
But your tickets are like, you get like not even just calls, just chatting tickets. You probably get like
Not chats.
how many tickets do you say you get a day?
30 on a Monday.
Nah, see, I don't get close to that. Right now I have like 30 something open.
I don't have anything analogous to that. We have a sprint's worth of work, and we work on that work.
That's
we
Prince.
Yeah, we don't. From what it sounds like, you have a more waterfall-y type system, and I've been working in Agile for a decade plus at this point. So just stuff that we're playing right now. I am almost done with Persona 3. Almost. I am on the second to last day. I'm just getting the last few personas and then endgame. Oh, and the last optional boss, which I just tried for funsies and got stomped. So
There we go.
I need to figure things out. But I think this has my favorite side character in any Persona game.
And that is
Junpei.
Junpei gets a lot of character development.
Yes, like
It's a lot
I'm a
of work.
fan of characters that take you on a ride, and holy fuck, do they take you on a ride with Junpei?
Oh, you did the guide, so you got all. You suck.
Yes, because I don't want to miss
You
anything.
suck.
Because I'm not touching this game after I'm done with it.
You suck.
But I mean, great character. The only negative mark I can give this game, and it's an unfair criticism because I'm directly comparing it to a game that has one of the best soundtracks in all video games, in Persona 5, in that I'm not digging the soundtrack all that much.
Ooh, so
It's a lot of rap.
and on top of that, it's a lot of remixes that do not sound as good.
I the two songs that I can say for sure that I really liked are the surprise battle theme,
Oh yeah, that's great.
which isn't even an original song. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one, and then the second semester school theme. Those are the only two songs that I can say that I liked. And in Persona 5, there wasn't a song that I could say I disliked. All of it was good. So, again, unfair comparison, but I'm comparing against Persona games. And I even like the soundtrack of 4 more than I liked this one. But yeah, I mean, overall, though, hell of a good game.
It's a good game.
Very, very happy with it. Anything else? Let's see. Other game that I played just this Friday with Ralph, Helldivers 2. Everything that you are reading about this game is true. It is so good.
So
It
good.
is so good. And just like the whole just the tutorial alone is just like it is just like all propaganda. Just democracy is your savior. You live it, breathe it. You're the best thing that has ever happened for democracy. You will be the champion, and then you just die all the time. But I mean, gameplay very good. The like actual progression and system upgrades all seem really good and smooth. I just have only played once. How you can interact and stuff with your teammates. My favorite moment of playing yesterday was, looking at chat, and memes just like, "Hey, hit Ralph," like melee Ralph in the back. I'm like, all right, I'll just wait. We're at like the last stand of this round that we're in. We're on like an elevated platform. And I just walk, and he's like on the edge of it. I just walk up to him, and I had my pistol out, which to me made it even better because I just like pop, like hit him in the back of the head. You hear a crunch, and he just falls off the platform. He immediately blames Brett. He's like, "It's not me."
Yeah, 'cause that's what you would do.
And I just start dying laughing just because every piece of the moment just
The ragdolling is
the ragdoll's great.
outstanding.
Just you diving, being able to just like dive, and then if you just go a bit too far, your guy just starts to ragdoll. You end up hurting. The voice lines
That
are
moment
great.
should be on Twitter. What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna be making a short probably in the near future.
Oh, dude. The clip is on Twitch already. You can watch it right now.
Yeah, the clip is already there. But
fucking funny.
But
it's on the Discord too. If you look in T200 General, you'll see it.
Well, that one, I think that one's
one.
that one's a private chat. We need to start posting those in more public chats.
Yeah, put it in best of T200.
So Versus, if you're listening, start posting those in the public chats. But yeah, more of that will be had for sure.
Oh yeah, we need more of that.
In BG, in this game, I am with you in being a controller boy.
Yes, you gotta be a controller boy.
I tried.
So that reminds me. Do you want to know what Mike admitted in the game as we start playing?
That doesn't sound good.
So you know how Wednesday we were all set to play Uno and everything was good and nobody had a schedule break, but Mike had something happen?
Yeah.
Guess what? His shit got rescheduled and he just didn't tell nobody.
Oh, Mikey boy, no.
So here's the thing. I'm going to say my
here's
piece
the thing. You do not say here's the thing.
I am saying
when
here's
you're
the thing.
explaining yourself because it's already you're already cooked.
That don't go well.
We've already established that does not work.
I didn't want to reschedule it a second time within 24 hours, in case people had already made plans or what have you. I'm just like, all right,
so
it's
without
Friday.
checking,
You could have said,
the smart thing.
If nobody's made plans, if Mike thing got rescheduled, we can't run Uno tonight.
That would have been the smart play. So I just didn't want to reschedule something that was already set on Friday. I wasn't accounting for a BG moment.
It wasn't a BG moment. It was my little brother's birthday, and we all went out to dinner.
Yes, a BG Compros moment of, this thing last minute.
It wasn't last minute. It's his birthday.
You could have said that when I said, hey,
Yeah,
Friday.
but I thought it was gonna be a 7 p.m. dinner. We were gonna eat, and then we were gonna come back.
Is it ever that?
Yeah, it was that for Corey's. It was 7:30.
The disbelief on DA's face is enough for me.
So
back at
this is my side of
that's
things.
when we usually start streaming at like 9.
If even that.
Yeah, no, we stream Unos at 9 because that's usually around the time I get home anyway.
Who you trying to
No,
convince?
this is not convincing. It's irritating me because we're blaming me like I ain't did my due diligence. I'm
Inside
thinking
voice.
7:30, but
Inside
these moms,
voice.
the brothers started talking about,
Inside
all right,
voice.
let's do an escape room. Let's do Uno after it. All these other plans.
Hyping Uno.
No. Offline Uno, just us. So I'm like, all right, I guess we're not going to be doing that. And guess what? We didn't get out of that dinner until like 10:30 because them moms kept pushing us back.
Mm. Well,
So what I'm hearing here, what's coming out of this story is the one who is still incomprehensibly in the wrong is Mike, because he refused to even just ask the question.
Yeah, let's all make sure the blame's over there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Ralph.
Nah.
See how annoying that is?
Squarely on your shoulders.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm coming out of this clean.
Yeah,
No,
until
you're
I
fine.
key your car.
But this is just me fucking. This is just me throwing shit back in Ralph's face.
Hey, we couldn't do a stream because you had to go get your.
That had nothing to do with me. I was there. I was ready. They weren't. What am I supposed to do about that? Exactly. Clean.
Why do it on the day of the stream?
I did it at. We left at
That's
10
not
o'clock.
what I asked you.
We left at 10 o'clock. That is a 5-hour difference.
Mm-hmm.
Who could have assumed that it would have taken that long?
Not what I asked you.
I had read the chapter, so it wasn't even like I was like, oh, I can't. No.
It's
No,
not
but
what
so,
I asked you.
I passed on Friday.
Mhm.
Did you expect me to wait?
When was the next time they were open? Are they open today?
They're not open on Sundays.
The way you
So-
said that, it
so
sounded
it-
like you died. I passed on Friday.
This is the ghost of DA.
but like my brother Jesus Christ, I arose just in time.
When do
for
they
the
close?
They
stream.
close at 5 o'clock.
Okay. So,
Mm-mm.
y'all left after breakfast at 10?
Mhm.
So you could have came here and we could have streamed until from 11 to 2.
Oh, you meant on Saturday? No, it's 4.
Oh, that's still enough time.
We left at. I can give you the exact time that we left because I texted.
While that's
the brother.
happening,
I was about to say his name.
other video game things. So, then
We left at noon.
How?
Don't ask me. It was a
as
rough breakfast.
as the internet.
We had to fight for our meal. So again, completely out of my hands. Did you see the car?
You know what? It wouldn't have been out of your hand if you had passed the first time.
Oof.
True.
Oof.
Absolutely true. But extenuating circumstances took that out of my control, and we accept that and we move on.
Did you let go? Did you let go of the wheel? Is that why you failed? Is that the out of your control? Like quite literally?
No, I
Just-
hit a car.
Oh. Jesus, take the wheel.
He did indeed.
So, as the internet is wont to do, things have been coming out here and there for Final Fantasy VII, including the beach episode, basically. And boy, you know, I feel like the internet always
Alive.
internet always has a certain level of thirsting for Tifa. It's just, you know, woo!
They just went, here you go.
Yep.
Just straight up, just like there's no subtlety here.
Yep.
You're here for this. Here you go.
All the chuds, like, yeah, gamers won. DSP crying. Oh,
Jesus.
this is already delicious.
Mm-hmm. And then we got a trailer for Peacemaker and MK1. He looks pretty fun, not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
It's funny because you got people complaining about him calling out move names, which tells me, A, they have never watched the Peacemaker show because his helmet is voice activated, so he needs to call out the move names for it to happen. And B, they do not play other fighting games because they would know all the screens of Hadoukens and spiral arrows and all that. Who gives a shit?
But yeah, just
Oh,
honestly too, in a game like I'm not sure how many other characters in MK1 have this, but just like in a game that I feel like is pretty heavy in projectiles, him having the force field seems pretty good.
Also, there's much discourse about his stance while he's firing a gun.
It looks
Oh.
very like not finished. It's not like tight or anything. He just sort of like it's not a good. I recognized that as I saw it too. I was just like, ooh, you gotta tighten that up. You gotta make him lean forward or something. He's just
upright.
default
with the gun.
animation shoot gun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a real shrug shoulders thing for me. But my God, are people discussing it?
Oh yeah, gotta discuss something. And then the last pure video game thing is the Nintendo Partner Direct. Couple of like notable things. Super Monkey Ball. We got some classic rare games coming to the Nintendo library thingies. Killer Instinct being kind of like the big one, and Battletoads.
Why wouldn't they just put Rare Replay on it?
Because you can charge for a lot more instead of just here's everything. No, you can charge 3 times for here's everything.
We got a remake of Epic Mickey coming out. Another in true Atlas fashion, a remaster report, better version of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance.
Yeah. No, it's totally different. It's totally different. It's a different story and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, people are mad.
That's
because,
yeah.
When you save, you can't transfer your save over. You can only transfer like 3 of your monsters.
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
I heard that. It's Atlas is just
They are who they are.
It's like Pokemon, but maybe worse.
No, can't say it's worse than Pokemon.
I don't know if it's
Absolutely cannot.
I don't know if it's better though. It might
Oh,
be-
yeah, I wouldn't argue for the better. I would argue against it being worse.
Yeah. Endless Ocean Luminous. We got then the 2 Monster Hunter Stories getting a remaster. Gundam Breaker 4, which I think is like kind of close to Armored Core, but Gundam, sorta. And then the 2 biggest announcements I think that they did to it was Battlefront remakes or remasters, whatever the correct term is. I don't know anymore. I don't care anymore. We are getting the original 2 Battlefronts, not just on Switch though. It's like everywhere, PC, PlayStation, what have you, with 64-player multiplayer. Because when those games came out, online was shit. Now, playing those games with modern online, it is getting streamed for fucking sure. We're gonna set up the Jedi versus Sith, heroes versus villains. Oh, I can't wait. And then the biggest cock block that Nintendo could have done. Mother 3 is coming to Switch. Japan only.
Why are you telling me that?
Boy. It wasn't
Like,
announced.
what?
It wasn't announced in the English Nintendo Direct, but it was in the Japanese one. And of course, people are going to watch the Japanese one and see it and get really pissed and tweet at Reggie and also, I guess, the guy who created the Mother series. And the Mother.
Where do I direct this anger?
Yeah, the guy who directed the Mother games was like, I don't have control over this anymore. And then Reggie quote retweets him going, "You too, huh?"
Charles Martinet, do something about this. What?
Well, yeah, it's quite sad. People have been clamoring for Mother 3 for a very long time now to be legitimately released. And no dice. Only Smash Bros. Will you get, Lucas. Only Smash Bros. All
Why
right.
not make it America?
I
I
don't
thought
know.
maybe there was some licensing thing, but
No. they
No
just don't
idea.
wanna. Same thing as like, why don't you make another Captain Falcon? The people want it. They're like, well, too bad.
yeah, but that's different because it'd be
Because
like
fuck you, that's why.
if F-Zero 99 or whatever it's called was only available in Europe or something. Like, it makes no sense. It's already available.
I feel like even some other, and not necessarily Nintendo, but there's just been some other companies recently that have been porting Japanese-only series to great success. Nintendo's just like,
It's crazy.
who knows? All right, moving over into
Nintendo does not deserve their success sometimes. They make
Correct.
some of
Agreed.
the absolute worst decisions.
it.
Anti-fan bush.
What
And
is
it's
the
just,
middle ground
wow.
decision that they made? Because it's usually up here or down here.
Middle ground decision.
Like,
The possibility of letting Smash go back to Evo.
what? But they haven't, though.
No. It was until Sony.
Oh, wait. You're talking, sorry. During the MLG days.
Yeah.
Melee, specifically.
It was a middle of the pack. The fans wanted sure.
I would kind of
It
consider
hurt
that
them
a high
none.
one.
Now, the high one would be when they were trying to do their own Smash circuit. That would be a high one. No,
it started
failed.
here, and then
That's
We're averaging out, you know. What did I call it? It's F-Zero. What did I call it?
Captain Falcon. You just said Captain Falcon.
yeah.
Oh, everybody know what I'm
Same
talking
thing.
about.
Yeah, because I said F-Zero 99. Everybody knows.
It's one game.
Yeah,
you
let's
guys
go-
might know where this month came
Let's go
from.
play Link. Hyrule. Let's play
Yeah.
Hyrule.
Princess. That's like 3 or 4 games. So going on to TV stuff. Borderlands live action movie had a trailer.
Did not look interesting.
It was a shrug shoulders.
I like, for me,
Yeah.
as someone who's not really played or been super interested in the Borderlands games, looked fun.
I am. No. Absolutely not.
The comedy wasn't always there, but when
that's
it was,
Borderlands to begin
yeah.
with.
And plus, it's just small snippets. I liked how it looked. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it or anything, but I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, old man.
Of course,
Which one?
Not even the second oldest person here.
of
I
course.
guess it doesn't mean that I'm not old, but still.
Yeah, it's a bunch of 80-year-olds and you're 72.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm him!
We're in the same retirement home.
The bald
there's
one.
discussion
There's that.
of Kate Blanchett not being hot enough to play the character she's playing.
I've heard that.
I'd say that it's just the age thing where
Yeah.
Lilith is essentially 20s to 30s.
It's basically my argument of Johnny Cage and the Mortal Kombat that's coming up. He's just
Mhm.
too old to do it.
Mm-hmm.
People are
And
complaining
plus,
that
if-
Tina's too old as well.
If you're talking about sequels, she's
Mhm.
gonna be 60.
But
But then again, they got Jamie Lee Curtis, so I guess they don't really care about that.
Kevin Hart.
My hair can grow. I am bald by choice. It's just a lot easier for the upkeep.
definitely a choice.
We have a director chosen for the live-action Naruto movie that is in production by Lionsgate. The
It's
director
gonna be so bad.
of Shang-Chi
It's
gonna
and
be
the
so
Legend
fucking
of
bad.
the Ten Rings, Destin Daniel
It's
Cretton.
gonna be so bad.
Now,
Apparently he gets Kishimoto. That's the main reason he's the director.
if he can follow the conventions of the hand-to-hand combat of Shang-Chi, there was some good choreography.
Sure.
And if we're talking about early Naruto, there's a lot of taijutsu stuff going on.
Kakashi versus Haku.
That's gonna be
Zabuza
trash.
Did not have that.
That's gonna be trash.
And then once we do that, we're already in the tuning
Haku.
exam. For a movie, they're
Haku.
not doing the tuning exam. This is Zabuza and Haku.
Let's
that's
be
it,
figured. The
maybe.
Haku fight scene is going to be
Yeah.
a disaster.
Yeah.
So there is no hand-to-hand fighting, really.
Yeah.
Other than, I guess you could do like some early stuff with
Disaster.
Naruto and Sasuke. But the thing that was good about Shang-Chi ain't gonna be in here.
I think they could probably expand on the combat of their fight.
Now, I think they can probably. That's a lot of qualifiers,
It
man.
sure is.
Asterisk,
Mike-
asterisk.
Mike, open up that notepad.
Oh,
It's a go time.
Oh, I'm
It's
not betting on this.
All right, never close the notepad.
the scroll hath been closed.
Put a single red dime in regard to the Naruto movie by Lionsgate. That they'll have okay fights. I won't
Directed
even
by.
bet that.
It's going to be
No.
a fucking
The
disaster.
coward's way out.
It's not even coward.
The coward's way out.
I don't believe you already said probably
Don't believe
maybe
it?
could. And I have no
Exactly.
conviction of
No
what they're doing.
spine.
I am talking
Thank you for admitting.
clearly the possibility of the fight scene being okay. Not a belief in any way,
That's-
shape, or
To
form.
me, that sounds like you putting it all on black. You sound so sure about this. homie.
no.
No,
It
this
could
is
possibly maybe land on black. So you want 100,000 on black? Literally not
No,
what I
that's all
want.
of my savings as a millennial.
We brought it right back.
Yeah,
there we
that's-
go. Pre-stream.
Yeah,
Let's
pre-stream.
go.
No, yeah. What BG sounds like to me is the Always Sunny meme with all the red tape and the with all the qualifiers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it could eventually lead to Pepe
This
Sylvia
man out
equal
here
sign okay
defending
fight.
this,
Hold up,
but
hold up,
then
hold up,
can't
hold up, hold
put
up.
money where his
I would
mouth
put
Hold up.
I would put
Hold
money
up.
if it was the tuning exam. I would
Hold
put
up, hold
money
up,
down.
hold up. Time out. All right, so do we put a peg in this and leave a tentative possibility of a bet
No,
with
he's
the
not
first
gonna do
release
it.
of the trailer? No,
No.
with the trailer release. If we
Nope.
get a trailer,
Nope. I'm telling you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Trailers are too deceptive. They show too many of the good bits, and those good bits are literal like 4-second flashes. And those 4 seconds in a sea of trash is not going to be enough. Not going to be good. No.
Did y'all hear anything? Because all I heard was goo goo gaga.
I mean, you can goad me all day. This ain't happening. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
you gotta
This
bet
is
on
a
something
shrug
worthwhile, DA.
I have
You gotta
no
make it worth
belief
his
in
time.
this.
I bet my
have a-
car.
I have a 5% belief in this. Here going,
Unbelievable.
you coward, you won't take that shot.
This is unbelievable.
I believe 95% I would be giving you money. And you're going, why won't you put down the money? If you went, I'll tell you what I would do it for. If you went $50, if you win, I'll give you 100. I would think about that. Other than that, no.
baby mode.
Okay. Goo goo gaga, mother.
All right. Last two bits. One. First, the cast of the live action One Piece has stated they want Danny DeVito in their show. I
That's
was
Chopper.
trying. Hey, it's me, Chopper. You know, he played a small.
Tawny Chopper.
If you know Wapple, somebody took
That's what I thought.
Always Sunny, the trash man thing, and they did
Yeah.
that, and they did a really good lip sync, and I was just like, no, put it in there. God, this is great.
That's the only character that I can think of. The joke did come to my head. It's like, I played a small animal once in animation. Hey, Animal Man. But yeah, I mean, it's the only character I can think of is Wapple that he would play, at least
Yeah, he would be a good Wapple.
within the arc that they are going through. And then, finally, Avatar live action. I've not watched it yet. I want to talk about this more.
Oh, dude. You haven't watched even an episode yet?
Because
what have you been doing all weekend?
Persona 3 takes a really long fucking time.
Nah, you're clowning out on this one. How have you not at least watched an episode?
Because I have been spending my entire time playing Persona 3. It's like 200 hours minimum for those games. And I'm trying to get through that before Final Fantasy comes out.
You have checked into this, right?
BG has like 5% interest. So I have no want to hurry up and consume this product.
It was going into it, the first couple episodes I heard were okay, and I'm just like, not for me. And then I heard Dumpster Fire. I went, okay, wait. You speaking my language.
Yeah.
And were they speaking your language?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know Ralph has
Well,
at least
you saw what I was doing yesterday.
What were you doing today?
I went out for a drive to test drive to get to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. That I get.
Okay, that's an hour.
No, it wasn't. Because I had to charge it as well. I had to get there. I had to charge. I had to come back.
Okay, how long did it take? How long did it take, DA?
It took however long it took.
So hold on, while it was charging, why couldn't you watch it on your phone?
Because I didn't think about that.
Honest?
Okay.
I'd have to get Netflix and...
No, you don't.
On my phone?
No.
I'm not going to some dumb ad-riddled way. I have a certification in security.
Yep. you do a uBlock origin on your web browser, and you
don't work.
You go where you go, and you get what you get.
You just put Netflix on your phone. I'm not seeing a problem here.
No, but I'd have to buy Netflix.
You don't have it?
No.
I thought you guys had it.
Yeah, for One Piece, and then I stopped subscribing. It was a 1 month subscription.
I did not know that. I just remember you guys watched fucking One Piece on Netflix. Like, oh, they have Netflix.
Yeah, had.
Okay.
I watch YouTube videos. That's all I watch.
Same.
I will say this about it, unspoilery, I guess, even though we've all watched The Last Airbender. But what infuriates me about this is that it is markedly better than the movie that we all pretend doesn't exist at all times.
I don't.
But what's infuriating is that this is so close to being good, but it has no soul. It misses the mark on every single character, but the characters go through the motions of what they do in the series, but with none of the substance. Aang is a soldier. Sokka just is like, I'm not protecting my family. Women are equal. Gender bias shouldn't be a thing.
They done woke it up.
Past avatars, they just show up to help. Aang literally.
I saw scenes of Kyoshi doing stuff. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, Kyoshi done murdered some firebenders. I'm just sitting here like, no. Well, yes, but no. The thing that made me the most mad, the absolute most mad, was when Aang said, I am the Avatar. It is my duty to end this war. I need to make myself stronger.
Season 1. Wow.
Season 1, episode 2!
Wow. That is foot on the pedal. That is 0 to 60 in 0.9 seconds.
Do you want to know how bad
that man's a Tesla?
Do you want to know how bad they fumbled the entire origin of Aang going and getting frozen? He left up. There's the Airbenders celebrated the comet. They had a festival for Sozin's comet. He left after being told he was the Avatar by Gyatso to clear his head. He wasn't sad. He wanted to think. So he flew to the goddamn ocean for no fucking reason. He was in the mountains. He's just in the ocean for some fucking reason. And a wave takes him under. cutting back and forth between the firebenders flying into the mountains to murder the airbenders. Everything I just said happens visually. You see firebenders at the base of the mountains from the air nomads, and they just go Azula jets and fly up. All of them. There is not a fucking hook line to be seen. They are jets flying up mountain ranges and descending like Death Eaters.
But the comet made them stronger.
Bro,
But the control, but the knowledge that you can't do that.
Bending isn't an extension of their martial art. Firebenders just go. There's one motherfucker who just walks and has Super Saiyan fire aura, walking through an airbender's fucking tornado like he gives no fucks.
This sounds amazing.
So they like overcorrected
Episode 1.
on the overcorrection that Shamalama Ding Dong did, where they would do 18 movements to be like rock.
Yep. Now they just go fire. That dude, the CG is fucking abysmal at points. Like, I mean bad at points. They completely reduce all the like emotional impact moments. So like watching the firebenders literally eradicate the airbenders, you got no feeling when Aang walked into Gyatso and found his body. Nothing. You felt nothing with Aang. There was no emotional synergy. The writing is so bland, but here's all this shit happening, but with none of the substance. It is heartbreakingly obnoxious.
It's just, here it is. This is...
It's a bullet point.
You guys know what it is.
Also, the Earth Kingdom knew about Sozin's Comet and the invasion to start with. There was an Earth Kingdom spy. He had a scroll, and Sozin fucking melted him in person for some reason. Dude, I can't. The shit they added makes no fucking sense. They baited the Earthbenders and the Waterbenders into fucking the Earth Kingdom to bait and switch so they can invade the Airbenders. Dude, I mean legitimately, it is the most overcompensated flatline nonsense. The actors seem to like understand the roles, but the writing and direction ain't there. And that is the most heart-wrenching thing, because I like the actors. I think all of them did great. But the writing is ass.
Oh, great.
This is sounding like a Hayden Christensen moment.
Yes, it is. Because all the actors show that they genuinely had fun with the roles. Dude, they redeemed Azula in season 1. They made her a punished child. They made her an abused child. They basically made her another Zuko.
I was about to ask.
Yep. It's bad.
Is the showrunners them leaving? Is it more obvious now?
Oh yeah. Oh dude, absolutely. Because you can see that they were there in the beginning, and they're like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's how all this works. And then you can immediately see, well, okay, this is where Netflix's came in and be like, no, we're going to make everything very baseline and take no chances with this. And miss the entire mark about the character growth. Like everything. Nothing matters. There is no weighted emotional impact in anything.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters. I genuinely mean it. It sucks.
We out here.
Hey, this sounds like a great because reasons.
Yep. Thing is, I don't know if you're going to have anything to talk about, because what I'm talking about is it. The acting is great. Like there's moments where I'm like, okay, they care. But then there's moments where you're like, what is going on? Why was
because
this,
reasons isn't just negative stuff. It could be talking about the positives as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're literally doing things
because reasons up
reasons.
for Ruby.
Yeah.
True.
We talked
But
about
yeah,
some of
no.
the positives of Five Nights at Freddy's when we did a
That's
Bethesda
true.
review.
That's true too.
Even though it's mostly trash.
But okay, I will tell you the exact moment. There is one pivotal moment that shattered any possible review I could have given this series, and it is when Gran does the intro. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony.
Well, somebody had to do it.
No, dude,
You
it
need
is
it. It's
no.
iconic.
It's terrible because it is so shoehorned in. And after she says it, and only the Avatar can save us, and runs away crying.
I don't know who she talking about.
Aang's like, I didn't choose to be the Avatar, but I have a duty to save the
Next
world.
episode, I'm gonna stop all. I'm mowing down all these. I'm killing now. That's who I am.
I have had roughly 2.5 books worth of character development.
Oh man, I love the actor for Sokka. Dude, he is Sokka. It is amazing. Like the voice, the mannerisms, the acting, on point for Sokka. Like, I want to see this kid trip on fucking a cactus juice in the worst fucking way. He's got fun Sokka down. But yeah.
And
I like Zuko too a lot.
It's
a lot.
It's pretty insane too, because I think someone recently did a comparison of the runtime between book 1 and this season. And it's only like a 7 to 9 minute difference.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like,
I believe that.
you add an
They could have
episode,
adapted everything.
and you have more than enough time.
Yeah. Okay. One of the. So who remembers the chick who rides the anteater? You guys remember that whole subplot with
that can paralyze people?
So, like, remember it was Iroh kind of had a thing for girls, right? Like he was just like, I'm about the hot women. Nah, she flirts with Iroh now. Uno reverse card. She straight up says, she tells Zuko, your dad is kind of cute. And Zuko gives her like the most disgusted look imaginary. And I'm sitting back, I'm like, did they just Uno reverse the flirtation from this fucking entire interaction?
Yep.
Why? What's the purpose here?
Because creepy old man flirting on teenage girl, bad. Teenage girl flirting with old man?
Yep. Yep.
I hope somebody takes that out of context. Just
Oh, you know they will.
that one thing out of context.
I hope they will. I hope they do.
That's the one clip of art that goes
Clip it.
viral.
One of you clip it.
So we
Spread
get
it like
big.
wildfire. Cancel this man.
Going to work on
Who's
Monday,
this
it's just
man?
like, hey, you need to come into my office.
Can you explain this?
Yeah.
That's when DA's I touch children thing pops out of nowhere too. Everybody's going
so
down.
long ago. Dude,
We
if
all
any
going down.
employer
He
ever
had
finds
hair.
this podcast, we're cooked.
Oh, absolutely. We stand no chance. But long story short, like, watch it. If you enjoyed the series, you still should watch it just to form your own review of how you like it, because people are going to bring it up to you and you might as well arm yourself with knowledge, because I know I'm going to be asked about it and now I have shit to say.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Halo 2.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've already been told, like, by people who've also watched, like, yeah, it's not great, but this is what's going to be people's first step into the Last Airbender universe. And
One Piece.
it could be worse. That's exactly what my response is. One Piece. People are defending the Last Airbender Netflix series because it's a stronger intro than the movie was.
That's not a good.
Comparing things to the movie isn't
And-
fair.
A 4 would be better than the 2.
And
Like,
the whole thing with like One Piece, I feel like the biggest hurdle that people have with One Piece is the length. It's just like, I don't want to start something and like get into it only to hate it like 500 chapters into the 1500 chapters that it is, or what have you, or however many episodes. Avatar is a very quick watch comparatively. So
Oh, yeah.
what
And
I
it's
would say
fun at all times.
what I would say the intro to Avatar: The Last Airbender would be is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just watch the show. There's no length issue. It's its own self-contained little series in 3 short seasons. Like,
oh yeah, I agree.
so like that whole thing of like, oh, it's a good entry point. It's like, no, the show itself is its own entry point. You don't need a thing. Whereas One Piece,
Yeah, but cartoons for kids.
that's what I'd say.
yeah.
But yep, I will definitely be watching it because I'm going to be probably after this podcast finishing up Persona 3. And then I have a week to watch Avatar. So
Oh, dude, yes, you guys, all of you need to tell me, like, are you capable of watching each episode back to back, or will you need breaks? I needed breaks. I could not watch it episode by episode.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna
You're
go
gonna
in.
have to tell me.
I'm gonna go in with just trying to binge as much as I can in a given time frame, but we'll see.
You gotta let me know because
I know for a
breaks.
fact there's been some TV shows where I'm like.
Not even that.
shows.
It's not even that. It's like when you know the material and exactly what's going wrong, and it's just exasperating. Like, all right, episode's over. I'm gonna take a walk real quick. Like, I need a breather.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there's very few times I will yell at the screen.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was doing that.
That's honestly.
Aang flies, by the way. I think I neglected to put that out there. Aang goes full Zahir.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't have his glider. I knew that much.
No, he's got his glider. He has it.
No, it doesn't count.
But he flies.
Yeah.
Motherfucker out here let go of his earthly tether. He flies. Shit doesn't make... I'm okay. I am so fucking pissed off still. Jesus Christ.
This is from someone who hates hate watching things too.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Ralph has
Dude,
been outspoken of I don't like hate watching things unless I'm with friends.
I watched this because I needed it. It had to be because I was like, okay, episode 1 through 3 is like okay. I'm like, how can this get worse?
Jet, I don't think the creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender are looking that deep. They're like, yo, here we go.
I will say,
we're gonna make this
the live action.
It's the long con.
I'm now more excited for the anime and the animation coming out of the the groups as older adults. Yeah, I need that. Like, I need a palate cleanser for the love of God.
With that, I think we can call this podcast a close. Fact man.
Really quick, any of y'all have AT&T?
Nope.
Yeah.
So you were part of the outage on Thursday?
Nope.
I heard about it from my job.
I did hear about it through different things on Twitter, but it was so it was a roughly nationwide outage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had no problems with my phone.
AT&T, some of T-Mobile, stuff like that,
and all of its affiliations and everything. Uptick in calls, and I'm sitting there on my phone, just chilling, got my earbud in, and then I'm just like, oh, it paused. Reception here is bad, and then I just look, and it's just in the chat. It's just like, yeah, AT&T outage. I'm like, oh no, I'm AT&T.
My phone didn't have trouble, but my car did because my car's Wi-Fi is through AT&T.
Mm-hmm.
Now that makes more sense. Okay.
During the cast, they sent me a text message like, "Hey, it's AT&T. We apologize for Thursday outage. We may have impacted your ability to connect with others. We value you as a customer and commit to doing better." I'm like, how about knocking some money off of my bill or something?
Yeah, I saw a tweet that was just like they linked something like that, and it just went, "I want money."
Your words? I don't give a crap about this. Promising to do better. Y'all got my money.
One
of my coworkers legit couldn't do her job because I think she has a soft phone through AT&T and her cell phone that she uses to call and keep in contact with clients. And she could not do her job.
The most honest thing, too, that I feel like would happen out of this, it's not going to be, hey, we're going to give you money. It's just like, in order to better facilitate, we keep your connection up 100%, we're going to go through a corporate restructuring in order to maintain... Probably.
Curry, I couldn't even tell you about Kanye's album because they took it off of everything. They took it off Apple Music, Spotify, like they took it off everything.
Probably for the best.
40 facts about cars.
21.
La-di-da.
6.
You said 21, Mike?
Yes.
6, 21, 24. 6, 13, 21, 24.
21 is the best.
21 is not the best number. 6, 13, 14, 19, 21, 24. 6, 13, 14, 19, 21, 24.
13.
13.
Wakas.
That is Sawakas. We should start doling out channel points for people that get it.
The U.S. spent $20 million in the 60s to implant eavesdropping technologies into a cat referred to as the acoustic kitty. Once released to start on its mission, it was immediately killed by a taxi.
Do they try again?
I do.
What? Like, do
Well,
we continue this program? Or is this
The acoustic kitty, is that what you said?
Yes, that is what it is.
The acoustic kitty. Yep. Yep. Acoustic Kitty was a CIA agency project launched by the Directorate of Science and Technology in the 1960s, which intended to use cats to spy on the Kremlin and Soviet embassies.
Oh.
Oh my God. In an hour-long procedure, a veterinary surgeon implanted a microphone in the cat's ear canal, a small radio transmitter at the base of its skull, and a thin wire into... No wonder it fucking ran into traffic.
A cat's skull is like this big. Surely you see the huge wire just like, ignore it.
We're talking about the 60. That microphone's probably the size of my hand.
This would allow the cat to innocuously record and transmit sound from its brain. Due to problems with distraction, the fucking cat, the cat's sense of hunger had to be addressed in another operation.
They operate on this cat twice?
Victor Marchetti, a former CIA officer, said Project Acoustic Kitty cost about $20 million. In the 1960s. The first Acoustic Kitty mission was to eavesdrop on two men in a park outside the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C. The cat was released nearby, but was hit and allegedly killed by a taxi almost immediately.
Almost.
200, over 200 mil.
Yes.
In today's money?
208 million, yes. In today's money. A fifth of $1 billion to put a microphone in a cat's head that got hit by a car 30 seconds after surgery.
The project was canceled in 1967. A closing memorandum said the CIA researchers believed that they could train cats to move short distances, but that, quote, the environment and security factors in using this technique in a real foreign situation force us to conclude that our, in parentheses, intelligence purposes, it would not be practical.
I could have told them that. Give me like 5 million of it.
I think I've told
this ain't gonna work.
I think I've told the story before about the CIA experiment of trying to teach dolphins how to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, where it's like a woman raised a baby dolphin in a house that was like partially flooded. Go look that up. It's like they're trying to teach it to speak, then it didn't work. Then the dolphin just wanted to bone the lady. and they had to. Then they're like, you know what? We know the solution for this: LSD. And then they canceled the project.
Boy, LSD was the answer in the 60s.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Trip the brain. Let's go. We got this.
I am so happy I learned of this fact today. This is a fact that I needed to
This
know.
is a water cooler. If this is a sitcom, you know it would just zoom directly into their faces as the cat got hit, and they're just like, we finally done it. Years of research and preparation. It'd be that Martin episode where they're trying to order that pay-per-view boxing match that ended in 17 seconds. Just days of grief for 17 seconds of a match. The sky blue.
Yeah, beautiful.
Or if it was a sitcom, you know, somebody would pitch the idea and everybody would be agreeing, and it'd be one guy that looks at the camera and then zoom in like, I don't know about this.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that got moved down. Why did that get moved down? I just noticed chat was like, it was probably from last podcast. I think that they share a scene. I will fix that.
In later. And speaking of later,
Yep. So, with that, we will be calling this episode of the podcast of stuff adieu. Tomorrow, streaming some Hi-Fi Rush. I don't know how close I am to the end, but the game is still really, really fucking good. Join the crap out of it. Hey, what's your guys' schedules, Wednesday or Friday?
hey, that's
I
a
got
good
nothing going
question.
on.
I'm gonna say I have nothing going on.
Okay. Wednesday, tentatively, because the happy hour I'm going to is on Thursday, so I'm in the clear.
Tentatively based on Amber and or substitutes.
Yes. Oh no!
Amber is a
Motherfucker!
very not likely response, but
Yeah.
Yes.
Her
Oh,
net is trash.
dude.
they haven't complained. Nobody has complained apparently. I just don't understand.
How is it allowed that an apartment complex can just say no, you're not allowed to have that provider?
No, it's not the apartment complex that doesn't allow it. The provider doesn't allow access in the building because they stiffed them.
Oh, it's
complex
always that
stiffed the provider.
nonsense.
Yes.
It's always we'll keep that money and then y'all just get worse internet. Somebody else had that same thing happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was when I was working at Spectrum. Somebody was complaining about it.
I think she's got what 30, and the packet loss is insane.
It's all Wi-Fi, no hardline.
How is there no hardline?
I also don't have hardline, but I have gig.
That makes more sense at least.
Mm-hmm.
Does she has she thought about a Wi-Fi extender?
They have it. She's on it.
What?
That's how bad it is, dude. They have the worst internet provider in the county.
God no. God no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. And there's nobody else in the area. I actually went on a deep dive to help them, and every provider says they do not do service in that complex. The complex got themselves blacklisted by pretty much any major provider.
Unbelievable.
All right. So Wednesday and/or
Sorry,
Wednesday,
Alfonso. New
Yeah.
time.
yeah, I'll
Fucking
be-
6
yeah.
Eastern.
I need to start posting schedules of streams and stuff, but
That would
Yes.
help a lot. When I
Hey,
was
Mike,
doing
We've been saying
AI
that for years.
I have
When
it
I was
on. I have it
doing-
on the Twitch, but not posted anywhere.
Mm.
But then either Wednesday or Friday, whichever one we don't do Uno on, Helldivers. I want to play more Helldivers. EG, you
we
have
can do
Helldivers, right?
Of course I don't.
Get Helldivers.
Okay,
It's a-
I
It's a shoot
almost
bang.
forgot. Wednesday does not work for me. Wednesday is D&D night this week.
Okay.
There you go.
Friday. And I guess no Helldivers then, because Ralph's gonna be my main buddy on Helldivers. So we'll see. Maybe nothing on Wednesday. Then Tuesday, obviously Tuesday Trials, and then Saturday is going to be the big regional in the Columbus area, Saturday Trials, number 3. So, bunch of bigger names in terms of the regional area. The Midwest for Smash Bros. Are going to be there. Geist, Time Gear, what have you. Doorstop. Make sure to tune in for that. But with that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Also.